Well, good morning everyone. Heading into the bush this morning. I guess this is my first official video. I just dumped the truck off. I got my backpack, trusty rifle. Boys who came yesterday made camp. They're heading off to see whether they can get some grouse. I've seen 4 grouse already. Oh, I'll try to keep this steady. But hey, I don't work at IMAX. Yeah, glorious morning. About -3 degrees. Beautiful wind still day, sun's out. We are expecting a deluge. I believe the weather forecast said something around 40 millimeters of rain. Oh, look at that. Mr. Moose has been through here quite recently too. Yeah, that's too bad I don't have a moose license. Oh well. Oh, whoop. Let's not fall down. There's something bothering me on my leg. Oh well. Suck it up. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys off. And once I am down by the river, I'll turn it on again. Alright, I'm back. Let's see the... There we go. That's probably a bit better. Alright. You can probably hear the babbling brook somewhere around here. Can't see the hill I gotta go up, but it's there. Alright. Now, this looks like it's a path. Alrighty. No, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Hopefully it won't fall in. I think it's easy enough to get through here with an ATV. Well, there's more tracks in the mud. Alright. I think at some point I may have to take some clothes off. It's getting toasty. Alright. Well, there's the hill I gotta go up. It's not too bad. There's a lot of loose rock at first because there's a stream coming down there. So, I'll go up, I'll huff and a puff. And I might find a spot to readjust my pack. Oh. I see the big stone outcrop in there. Alright, folks. Alright. Made it to the top. I'm try to find a better way in for my wife. So I'm going to try to go straight up. Hopefully hit the beaver pond. Then hang a left. Oh! Walk with me for a while. I definitely have to get a better camera or a better system for mounting a camera. Alright. There was an old marked trail somewhere around here. I think it used to be a snowmobile trail way back, way back. Don't know, don't care. It's nice to be back in the bush again. This almost seems to be a natural trail here. Trying to find a route in. We don't have to cross too many creeks, climb too many hills, step over or go through too much downfall, wind-blown stuff. Right. Looks like a little bit of a wet area here. I'm gonna have to zigzag around that. Trying to establish a path without establishing a path. That's even possible. Oh, nearly tipped over. Now that I mentioned it, my backpack is about 40 pounds. That's the hill I gotta go up. It's hard to watch where I'm going and trying to film. So this is probably going to be all over the place. Oh well, like I say, one of these days everybody hits up my YouTube channel. I can somewhat monetize it, and then I can pay for a better camera. Again, like one guy I follow out of Germany, shout out to Waldranger, as they say in German. He goes out to enjoy himself. He's much like me, likes to poke and peek in every little hole and look at tracks and poop and see what's new and different. So you're not going to see anything fantastical until I build my trapper shack. And then we're going to have a helicopter fly material. And more or less, it's a hard shelter, or it will be a hard shelter to get out of the bad weather if weather should set in. A little bit of food storage there. I'm going to leave a water filter because in these parts water's hard to get. To make the queen happy, I'm going to build a plush outhouse. So, and I've already looked at a few. Maybe I'll throw a link or two in at the bottom. But I will be doing a composting outhouse. Seems to be the thing with off-grid people. So I am going to attempt it and see what happens. Yeah. Build it out nice warm seat. Maybe small solar panel and a light. Some LED lights. So maybe for my wife a panic button in case there's a bear or a porcupine scratching on the outside walls while she's doing her business. Anyway, I've rested up a bit. I'm already soaked. Like I said, it was -4 this morning. I dressed for that, but now I'm trekking through the thick stuff and I'm getting warm. So I'm just going to take my time. As soon as I hit the beaver pond, I'll turn you guys back on. Alright, I found a game trail. I see the pond, so I'm going to make a little side detour. Right. So that is pretty much my property just over the other side. Let's see. I think there's just too many trees in the way. Or maybe it's the sun. And the Funny thing is, that point, that peninsula, the tip of it actually belongs to my neighbor, but he can't get to it other than through my property. But up here, what I have found is that people that live here all year are pretty decent folk. So, okay, there's a little bit of thick stuff here that I have to go through. So I want to have both hands. Oh, it's gorgeous morning though. Talk to you guys later. Okie dokie. Made it. One thing I remembered from last time is I brought some kind of, well, it's a seat cover, but the ground was dirty and moist and there was no way of getting comfortable, so I brought a little pad along and hopefully that'll help. My hacks, I brought an extra tarp, raincoat, some fluorescent orange in case there's hunters out. It is the very end of moose season. So, the young lad set up camp. So, I will have to find a good place that I can set up camp and that I can put my tarp up. It is going to rain, so if I have my way, I would end up with some kind of bushcraft jiggamajig that I can, I just forgot, pan slowly, they say, pan slowly. So that I can maybe, have a small fire going underneath my tarp. But this is where I am going to be building my cabin. It's probably one of the, or is the highest point on my property. So, I just heard something. I don't know whether that was a moose or what. But if everything goes well, I'm going to cut maybe 100 by 100 foot square out of here. So one, we get the westerly winds in the summer and spring to keep the bugs somewhat away. And two, in the winter we get the sun. So there's some nice evergreens, which I will probably end up using. I bought myself a Alaskan sawmill, so I'll be putting that to use, I hope. If I can find a bigger tree, I'll be making the bottom supports for my cabin. It's either that or we collect rocks, which might be the other way to go. We have a few here. I want to get it somewhat off the ground so that I can store stuff underneath it. And I keep hearing stuff. I don't know whether that's just leaves falling off the trees because it's fall. But anyway, all right, I'm cooling down. I'm going to air out, dry out, and we'll see where we go from there. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, so first things first, I am going to try to make a coffee. My son bought me this a while back. It is a little stove. So I will try to assemble it, and then I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, because we all know that's the important part. So, see if I remember how this is done. I think like that, and like that. This is Ember Light, or Ember Lit, depending on how you pronounce it, I guess. And that goes into there, and then this somehow squeaks in Squeaks in underneath there. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? Yep. I forgot the base plate. Maybe. You know what? Let's try it without. That way I don't have to clean that. There's enough wet dirt here. Alright. So now I gotta figure out where this goes. Okay. So that just sits on top. Oh, I see what they're doing. Alright. So that just sits in kitty corner. Oh, well, maybe if I put it in right. There we go. I just heard a shot, so hopefully it was the boys. So there we have it, little rocket stove. I guess that's where you put the fuel in. I don't know whether you can see it, but it says Ember Light on it. Comes in a nice orange package so you don't lose it. Alright, I'm gonna set this down somewhere and gather some firewood, and then I will be back. Okie dokie, I'm back. I tried to find some odds and ends. No birch around here. There is no pine sap. So we'll have to do with some Tim Hortons paper. I'm going to try to rip it up into small little bits and pieces. Hopefully it'll catch fire. That's the biggest thing I want people to get out of this, is you make do with what you have. No camping trip, no adventure's ever going to be perfect. Alright, so this is Alright, that doesn't seem to work. I'm sure if I tried. But, you know what, I got other tricks in my bag. Somewhere. I know what we can do. Let's see if a knife is better at shaving than that file. That might just do the trick better. You may ask, hey, what's that fancy dancy knife you have? Well, I always found a good old bayonet is a heck of a lot better. For one, you can get them cheap. Two, you really don't care what happens to them. As you saw, I wasn't even trying to start the fire, and it started. Alright. Oh, am I putting it out? No. It was frost last night. It was frost last night, so everything is kind of damp. And again, you will never get the perfect situation. Well, let's not say never. There we go. I'll learn all this yet. Alright, come on. What do you guys burn? Burn. Come on. Oh, I hear people coming. Alright, come on. And again, start with small stuff. Alright, everything's too damp. So, you never just rely on one thing. Never, ever, 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 ever. Always have a plan B. I need my coffee. I can't wait. Alright, well, you know what? I could edit all this stuff out. I could do all sorts of stuff. But in the end, this is reality. This is reality. Like anything else, persistence, persistence, persistence. Alright, if that doesn't work, plan C. It's a good thing I bought a bagel before I came in this morning. Ugh. Alright. I will grab some more material too while I'm at it. Like I said, everything's a little damp here today. So I will just throw it on. Don't go away, folks. Alright. Daddy wants a coffee. Alright. I need a coffee for my bagel. Well, I think we have something now. Alright. Now I'm going to attempt to throw this on top. Okay, plan D, E, F, G through Z. Alright. Ha ha ha. No, it's not poop.
Tree I took down for the neighbor, had all sorts of sap on it. I rendered it, threw it in with some sawdust just for these special occasions. So I'll take that off. I'll move my wood pile. I'll throw this in. And almost lights immediately. Honestly, I've never done this too often, so I'm still learning. Alright, so you can see this is pretty much brand new. Alright, so now that's actually going to burn for quite a while, and it should be exactly what I need it for these wet conditions. Alright. This is reality, people. This isn't fancy schmancy edited stuff. This is what you get. Alright. So that so you can see, should start cooking. Alrighty. And I'll save one more for tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. I got 2 more little poop nuggets in there. And voila. Always have a plan B, plan C. Stuff just doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Alright, I'll let you know when I put the coffee on. Okay, I just checked my battery. I got about 2/3 left. So who knows how long I have. I do have another spare one, but we'll see. Alright. So as you can see, I'll try to put the square. There we go. She's cooking. So I just bought some cheap pots, stainless stuff that I'm going to be leaving up here. Oh crap, it's boiling pretty fast already. I'll have to write this down as in stainless steel, lightweight. It's probably worth taking along. If you're in the bush, there's always fuel. So there's really no, other than if you're trying to be incognito. This will do you fine probably for something to eat. And like me, a cup of coffee. I'm going to name this guy Little Dragon. Alright. Try throwing in a few bigger pieces. Oh, water's almost boiled. That went fast. And like I said, this is all the stuff from this morning, so it's just all about freezing temperature. And these are actually stainless steel bowls. And I think it's Coleman makes them, a little grip. And that way they pack smaller nesting bowls, and you have everything you need. That actually is going pretty fast. Oh, you can hear it. Alright, I think I finally got enough wood in there now that she's cooking. As soon as I get this done, I didn't show you yet, but I put up my hammock tent, or my hammock. I'll make it into a tent. Inflated my little air cushion because we're talking below zero temperatures. Yeah, I'll show you once I have my coffee, eat my bagel for breakfast, and we'll see you in a bit. I'm going to try to save some battery. But anyway, persist, persist, persist. You get it going. Oh, I just noticed here. Let's see. Alright. This is, where are we? Ha ha ha. Wintergreen. Usually flavors toothpaste, but pick enough leaves, fill a cupful, pour some hot water, not boiling, hot water on it, let it sit for a while, and then you got a nice tea. Bye. Alright, let's go a little bit further. Hole. Something walked through here. The grass is all bent.
Yeah, mostly we saw a bunch of trails. I think they're all beaver trails.
Yeah, it could be beaver or some other little rodent. Yeah. I think I gotta put this away so we can get through. And actually, you know what? The water looks kind of clean. It doesn't look that bad. It's not like it's...
We cut a tadpole when we were cleaning out the one of the bowls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So there could be fish in here. If not, we'll put some in.
Yeah.
Alright. This is about the same when we were here in the winter. This stuff was sticking out. So that means the water wasn't that low.
I think it's more or less stayed the same level.
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's
the
sort of what
beaver
I'm
dam.
thinking. Well, there's our island. So we went to the peninsula that sticks out into this beaver pond. And now we're walking up to take a closer look at the island. I think my property starts about there. And it goes... That's where we had the camp this spring, or this summer. There's the island. So eventually, bear bait station. Anyway, gotta go climb some more hills, jump some more fallen trees. Seen some other mushrooms. Seen some what is it, clam or... Anyway, I have no idea whether these are edible. There are times when you need a good old girl from the Eastern Bloc. Where's my sunny boy? There he is. Right. I'll keep crunching through. Scared up, I think the boys and myself scared up about 8 grouse. Oh.
This is too much like exercise. I think our camp's up on that hill, isn't it? Just over there.
Just up that way, I think.
There's our buddy Bill. All right. Whew. I'm gonna head back down. Ow, stick in the eyeball.
Yeah, the camp's over there.
Yeah.
Come this way, Josh, because the line he took was kind of halfway down the ravine here.
Who's that?
It scared up another grouse, or probably the same one.
They're probably the same one.
And it bolted not very high, and it's somewhere in here.
All right, I'm gonna go down low. Look in the trees. Oh, and a closer look at my island. Oh. There it is. That looks like a good place to camp. Well, it'll come. It'll come. Maybe this winter drag up a canoe. Oh, splits. Not good. Not good. Oh. All right. I'm gonna tele because you don't see me jiggling the camera too much. Oh. Right down by the water. Yeah, you can see all sorts of trails along the water edge. Don't know whether it's moose or could be otters, could be martins, could be all sorts of things. Duck. Quack, 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 quack. Well, we know where the ducks hide out. And that is the back end of the island. Whew. It's long, skinny, and narrow. There's the duck we scared up. Oh, there's two ducks. Yeah. Right. And this is the shallow end. I don't know whether I want to step in the water. Well, did you get it? Well, you're eating it. Well, squirrel for supper. Oh, there's some kind of a... Is it red berry or is it red leaves? You can you can see it's vibrating with my pulse. Oh, these old cameras just don't have the anti-vibration. Okay, stepping in the water, hopefully. Ooh. Hopefully I won't disappear. There we go. Stinky, stinky. Well, see, there's more animal tracks. That looks like a moose. There's moose tracks down here.
Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Well, some stuff was broken off here. Oh, and there's the red berries. Oh, I haven't studied those enough to know whether they're edible or not. There's wintergreen everywhere. Wintergreen. And that's not wintergreen. Beside it, the one with the reddish leaves is wintergreen. That one. You can make a tea out of it. It has the same ingredients as aspirin. So you really have to be careful of how much of that tea you drink, because you can OD on the stuff that's in there. Oh, I don't know who's been walking here, or whether it's the moose. Something's been through here. Alright. So you can see the grass is all flattened down. So, lots of animals. Alright. I want to see how easy it is to get to this island. And I've got lots of trees here that I can chop down and make a bridge. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. Alright. There's something dragging stuff up here. Probably a beaver. Whew. Alright. So, this is about the north side, about where that rock face is. It's about the end of our other property. Other end of our property. So, let me zoom out. Zoom out the other way. Alright. So, pretty much from that rock all the way down to about where those trees are is our property. Alright, I hear squirrels. I don't think this looks too deep, so we could easily build a bridge here. I got enough trees. Cut them, drop them, cut them, drop them, and we'll see. We'll see. In case you people wanted to know what it looks like a bear marking his territory. And that's rather fresh. So I would say that's a smaller bear, just because the scratches are so low. Anyway, seen a little bit of scat, but this is the first signpost I've seen from a bear. So, interesting. Still have my bear license, so in case we run into one. Neat, 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 neat. Yeah, there's a few more trees. Don't know. This property is so new that we don't know whether we could actually be camped right on top of a bear hibernation spot. We wouldn't even know it. Oh, the fun we're gonna have. Alright, sun's going down. I'm gonna go back. I am too knackered. But gorgeous day. It's hard to believe they're forecasting 40 millimeters of rain. But hey, we'll tough it out. Can't wait to start building the cabin out here. And then we got the rocks. And we'll try to grab a few of those to put under the cottage. Alright, I know we're somewhere up here. I'll probably move them in the winter. We can put them on some sleds or something. Alright, I'm gonna have to check my GPS. I think I'm heading in the right direction. We were at the top of the island. The camp is somewhere near the bottom of the island. So you got a little bit of walking. Oh, I see orange. Oh no, it's just a leaf. Alright, I see some clearings. Alrighty. Don't want to go too far this way. Alright. I know we're on high ground. So, we'll go to high ground. A lot of deadfalls here. As you can see, it's just granite. Granite with maybe like a foot of dirt on top. So that's why there's a lot of tree tipped over. Alright. Let's go a little bit further. Like I said, I'm gonna have to check my GPS. Well, there was a grouse. Hope you heard it. Oh, I see our tent. Alright. I'm gonna go drop my coat off. Like I said, there's very little flat ground here. If you're not going down, you're going up. If you're not going up, you're going down. But this is pretty much the highest spot around. Probably have sun glare on the lens again. Alright. I'll try to get the sun in my back. Alright. Let's do a quick talk about equipment. Alright. I have, oh yeah, like someone else mentioned, no matter where you go, you can always find garbage. Those are birthday balloons, helium, which somebody let go, and well, there's my overnight place. Yeah, we'll see how it holds up. So this is I believe it's a tarp by Martian. Bought off of YouTube. I got the bug net that comes with it. What I've done is it comes with a bunch of these little strings, which are fine for holding down the ends, but not for holding the tarp up. So I got a sizable rope and just used the string to make sure it doesn't slide down. Right. And just by the way, free advertising, I get most of my stuff off of Amazon. Just because more people actually use it and review it. So this is sleeping bag. Sleeping bag is Teton. I think it's good till Teton Sports mummy bag, good to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So underneath it I have the Ecotech Outdoors. A little bit of a barrier. I've slept in these before and the cold goes right through the bottom of these. So you need some kind of a thermal break. And the hammock, if I can find the bag, is made in the US, Yukon Outfitters. I think you can buy directly from them, or you can get it through Lee Valley. So there's the other tents. Reasonably flat ground. Sunny Boy also bought a hammock and a tarp. It looks like we're gonna have to do some tightening up. So camp's a little bit of a mess because we sort of decided to run out so that we could do a little bit of hunting and snooping before the rain comes tonight. I can see some clouds rolling in. So, but we're gonna try to string up a tarp here to somewhat keep our firewood dry. And we'll see what happens. Oh, I am knackered. Time to make another cup of coffee. Okay, I'll talk.